MathPath is the most amazing thing ever. It's a program where there's 2 semester-long classes condensed into 1 semester.
MathPath is a program in which you take 2 math courses in 1 semester, so you go double the speed.
MathPath is a intensive boot camp for math training. You can go from simple pre-algebra all the way up to multivariate calculus in the space of just a few semesters.
It's a program designed to help students learn not only the why of math, but the how.
MathPath is a chance to actually get the support you need to succeed at math.
You basically live, eat, and breathe math. That's all you do. So I will wake up in the morning and I will think only about math. I will go to class and that is all I will do. You can almost make an entire full course out of just doing MathPath, and it really beats it into your head until you can't help but learn it.
You're working every single day trying to figure out, okay, how do I learn this? Like, how do I really understand this?
MathPath has a lot of homework. A lot of homework.
You're moving so fast sometimes that you'll get behind if you don't really focus a lot of your attention before and after class on your studies.
There's a lot more of a collaborative focus. So like there's a lot more working in groups. Students form study groups outside of class. Like you're not just in it by yourself.
You get extra tutoring services and a really nice network of support.
You can interact with your teachers more than you would in a regular math class.
It's almost like getting another set of teachers outside of the class.
It's a community. You form study groups, you make friends, they help you push yourself to succeed in math.
MathPath is a program where you sign up for 2 classes that will usually take you a year. However, you get them done in 1 semester. So for the first part of a semester, you'll be finishing 1 course. By the time everyone gets to midterms, you're having finals. And then after that, you continue with the 2nd course. So by the end of the semester, you're actually a year ahead.
MathPath is 2 courses in 1 semester. The first course is 8 weeks. If you pass the first course, you're able to take the second part, which is also 8 weeks. MathPath is really hard, but it's also very rewarding.
The number of units you take depends on your level of math. You might be taking anywhere from 8 to 12 units. This all depends on the combination you choose.
MathPath classes usually meet 4 to 5 times a week. It will take up a lot of your time.
You'll be in the classroom 10 to 15 hours a week, and you need to attend every single class.
You will have 1 or maybe 2 MathPath teachers depending on your MathPath combination.
You must meet the regular prerequisites to take the first course of MathPath. For example, if you want to take Math 125, MathPath 125, 131, you have to have tested into Math 125 or 131, or have successfully completed Math 402 or 400B.
There's only one catch.
If you fail the first course,
you can now move on to the 2nd course.
And you'll receive no credit.
If you fail the first course,
you cannot move on to the next course.
And you will not receive any credit.
I think the biggest advice I can give is not to overload yourself and focus on your math, because it is a lot of hours. It's a lot of work you have to put in.
I would advise you to only take MathPath because it is a lot of work.
A lot of people try to go in there thinking that they could do 18 units along with MathPath, and it's not going to work, man. You're going to end up dropping a lot of stuff.
Don't take extra classes, just stick to MathPath.
If you got a part-time job, quit.
If you work outside of school, you want to make sure that it's no more than 20 hours a week, because you'll be spending 2 or 3 hours a day in class and then 2 or 3 hours a day on homework. So if you're trying to do any more work than that, you're kind of in trouble. So make sure that you have the time to devote to it and that you don't get behind.
Definitely stay on top of your homework and assignments.
Keep up with the homework and keep up with your studying.
Study right after class and do all your homework.
You have to do your homework. You have to pay attention. Otherwise, one day could cost it all. So you just got to keep up with it.
You just got to be dedicated. If you dedicate yourself to this, you'll get through it, and you'll speed up your time here at community college.
You have to attend every class every day.
Use the tutors. They're there to help you.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Never be afraid to ask questions.
MathPath is more challenging than it is hard. It's all about making sure you stay on track and you're grasping each and every concept.
It really is just a challenge, and it's a good way to kind of push yourself, and I think the study habits and the work ethic that I'm learning from this program should carry over to other classes in the future.
The challenging part is not falling behind.
I remember having 2 tests in 1 week. Be prepared for that.
Don't do it unless you really have the time and you really have the will to do it, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're not going to succeed. So make sure you can do it.
You know, I went through the orientation, probably like some of you are going to go through, and I sat there and not quite, you know, over optimistically, but confidently figured, okay, you know, there'll be a lot of homework. That's fine. And if that's the attitude you have, that's cool, but just be prepared to have to come through on that knowledge, because it'll test you. It'll test you pretty good.
Math not only makes you reach your academic goals faster, but it also helps you in your studying skills as a student, as you would have to demonstrate a lot more responsibility towards getting assignments done, and therefore you carry that onto your other classes.
It'll prepare you for the quarter system at Cal State LA or any of the other Cal States. It'll train you to be able to handle workload in a small amount of time.
Because you can get through a lot of classes and you get tons of really good tutors to work with you.
If you want to work with other students, if you like a collaborative learning style more, then you should take Math Path.
You'll definitely get over your anxiety and fear of math.
Math Path will give you the confidence.
You're going to learn logic and problem-solving strategies versus just memorizing formulas.
You'll make some great friends.
You will conquer math. You'll conquer math.